Once again, this FNM government, our most honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Hubert Minnis, both members of Parliament for North Abaco, mainly the Minister of Foreign Affairs there in Henfield, who is the Member of Parliament for North Abaco, they all dropped the ball big time today on the welcoming of an Abaco gold medalist. The first time in the history of the Bahamas, somebody from Abaco got a gold medal. There's 20 to 30 to 40 countries that the Bahamas could fit in them, and they wouldn't even recognize the Bahamas never got a gold nor a silver, and they had 10 times as many athletes as the Bahamas. When Stephen Gardner captured the gold medal in Japan, every leader of every country in the world, if they were a sportsman, they were watching the Bahamas. He came home and everybody was watching, especially Abaconians. And this FNM government and our Member of Parliament for North Abaco there in Henfield dropped the ball big time. The celebration that they had was more than depressing for an Abaconian like Kai Mills. It was chaotic, no substance. You imagine the world was watching Stephen Gardner, and look at all those countries that were representing in the gold medal run with Steve Gardner, that were also watching, and he made us proud. This was a missed opportunity for this FNM government, my Member of Parliament, and the Prime Minister, because this was the best thing that has happened for the Bahamas by a Bahamian in over a year since this COVID-19 virus begun. This was jubilant. This was time to let the country forget all about the vaccine and all the ills, and was an opportunity to be jubilant. But guess what they did? They had their big parade, the Prime Minister, my Member of Parliament of North Abaco, again holding on the coat of the Prime Minister to welcome the vaccine, as if the vaccine in the box knew that the Prime Minister and Darren Henfield, the Minister of Health, the vaccine in the boxes that came on the plane did not know that y'all were there. The world didn't care about the vaccine coming to the Bahamas. Most Bahamians didn't care about that on this day and this time. It's okay to get the vaccine, but y'all missed an opportunity to celebrate and to bring back a world and an Olympic gold medalist. You see, Stephen Gardner has done something that Darren Henfield and Hubert Minnis will never do in this country: win twice. He won the world champion when the world was watching, and he won an Olympic gold medal when the world was watching. Only the Bahamas is watching Darren and Minnis, and they could never, in this country, win twice. Ring the bell if you don't believe me. But we are disappointed. I am disappointed as an Abaconian that a young man that didn't have a track to train on, like most athletes, he trained when he came back to visit his parents in Abaco on a hill by himself without a coach in Central Pines. That's where he worked out for days and days, dedication. And when he needs some strength training, he will go to Mars Island to his coach. I hope that his coach was there. The Bahamas government should have made sure that his coach was there. His mother and father should have been there to welcome him back. This is, in most countries, they will shut the country down for such a person. But instead, Darren and Minnis took the entourage, the police, the motorcade, to welcome the vaccine back to the Bahamas. What a bunch of idiots. It's a slap in the face for the accomplishment that Stephen Gardner Jr. has achieved. It was chaotic. There was no social distances. He made a comeback, and those idiots that were there welcoming him back could have given him COVID-19. Boy, would that be a disgrace, another disgrace. But imagine Darren Henfield, the Member of Parliament for North Abaco, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, had an opportunity to take off that tight coat and relax and embrace goodness. And he has failed miserably and dropped the ball unbelievably. You are not at the airport to welcome a son of Murphytown. Something good did come out of Murphytown. And he stood and shined on the world's greatest stage. How dare the Member of Parliament for North Abaco show such disrespect for a son of Murphytown and a member of North Abaco, where his family resides in Darren Henfield's constituency, and he dare not show up. He's in the background at the same airport. He could excuse himself, say, excuse me, Mr. Minnis, could I take a break off holding your gun tail and go and welcome a son of Murphytown, Abaco, Bahamas, somebody that did wonders for Abaco. But no, they were too busy trying to embrace free stuff, free vaccine, free unnecessary photo op. This was a day that should have been set aside. If the vaccine was coming in, it ought not have been coming in today. And guess what? I heard, like, I couldn't believe it, the urgency. The vaccine came in today, Thursday. The Prime Minister said they will not start to stick people up until Monday. So you have today Thursday, early Thursday, no vaccine. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 4 days of nothing. Why weren't the Prime Minister there? Because he was Abaconian. Anything that is Abaconian, it seems like Darren Henfield, the Member of Parliament for North Abaco, and the Prime Minister deliberately snubs Abaco. Y'all ain't looking good. Y'all have failed miserably. And it was a miserable welcoming home for somebody who beat the world. You see, he beat the world. Let me say that again, Mr. Prime Minister and Darren Henfield. He defeated the world. All good, honorable leaders of the world was watching, especially if their runner was in that race. They were watching. And Stephen Gardner made the Bahamas proud. And by all indication to what y'all did and did not do today, y'all snub a world champion, an Olympic champion. It's unbelievable. And I'm here in awe, like, wow. What are these guys thinking? Where they took Junkanoo cowbells, carrying on like a bunch of fools. But again, the leader of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas and the Member of Parliament from the district from where Stephen Gardner grew up, Murphytown, Abaco, North Abaco, was absent. Can you see the disappointment in my eyes? These guys are a bunch of jokers. They give more attention to a bunch of boxes that don't even know that they were there. But the world was watching to see how this Prime Minister and the Member of Parliament for North Abaco, how lousy they were. Unbelievably disappointed. Kai is disappointed because I care for the accomplishment that Stephen Gardner has done for this country. How dare y'all disrespect such talent? Kai cares. That's why he's here.